Everything that we know and love is reducible to the absurd acts of chemicals, and there is therefore no intrinsic value in this material universe.
Hypocrite that you are! For you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on that which we cannot prove. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog?
Oh my god, Ansem's here. Speaking of Ansem, I think this is supposed to be his machine he made for making Heartless or something. This machine just looks cool, and it's got some vague, cool words to read on it. Like 20 years later, a Kingdom Hearts mobile game made this machine way more significant and important.
He submitted that to the patent office, and they sent it back with a note. Why? Why did you make this? No one else is going to make this. You don't need a patent. It's just common sense.
I guess I gotta pay people to come see my machine? I don't know. Also, here's the Trinity Limit move we learned from the Hades Cup.
Jesus!
It basically just kills everything on the screen most of the time, unless they do something like this guy where he teleported for a brief second. It's very strong, but the downside to it is it uses up all MP from all of your party members. So that sucks. But it's pretty cool looking.
This should help.
So we've been at the point where we kind of ran out of new Disney stuff that this game is going to adapt.
Yeah.
But we have...
We've been talking about children's books instead.
We have one more bit of Disney representation.
Oh, hell yes! Oh, hell yes! Oh, hell yes! Have you watched this segment lately?
I have not.
Okay, I think it is, you know what? I'm gonna say it, it's better than Bambi.
Oh my god.
I love this segment. The transition into Ave Maria is the big finale. Oh, it's so good. It looks like all of the Fantasia segments have their own unique like feel and look, and this one's very like Soviet or Eastern European to me.
Yeah, yeah. I really love the choice of having Chernobog here because in a lot of Square Enix games, and especially Final Fantasy games, if the final dungeon is like, oh, you're going to the edge of reality or something like that, frequently you'll fight a lot of like mini bosses along the way to the final boss that are like beasts of legend that exist outside of reality and stuff like that. Like you're fighting these weird mythical creatures and all that. And Chernobog is like the closest thing to that you could throw in a Kingdom Hearts dungeon and get the same feel. I love it. Also, a weird thing is when this game released in Japan, this song didn't play. It was just one of the default boss fight themes. It wasn't until it came out in America that they put...
public domain! This
Right?
is classical music!
I don't know why it's not there. It's not like they need to get the rights, but I mean, thank God they put it in. It makes this fight way better.
Ooh.
And yeah, your glide ability in worlds where you cannot fly just gets upgraded so that you fly about as fast as you do in like Neverland. You know, you still can't fly indefinitely, but it's really quick now.
I thought it was just something that you put on so your clothes don't chafe with all this activity.
It's a bonus. It's a secret part of the ability, yeah. I love this part in Silent Hill 2 when you just keep jumping down more and more holes.
Ooh, oh my goodness. And just like before, this very much has the feel of like a very old dark ride.
Yep.
Right?
I love these sequence of rooms because, yeah, even as a kid, I thought...
Foreshortened bits painted on the walls. It's very good.
Yeah. Surprise! The final dungeon loves having you fight this guy.
This is it!
It's a reference to that bit in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride where a giant monster steps on you.
Yeah. Thankfully, from doing so much optional stuff, this guy dies pretty quick.
Look at Goofy sticking that booty out. Damn.
He's got a real arc to his back. Like,
Yeah, he throws that thing back. Damn. I love your flaming sword. It's
Yeah.
very good.
thanks, Sephiroth, for the cool sword. And yeah, you know, Sephiroth gives, you know, this one-winged angel Keyblade. It doesn't quite look like what you would imagine. It's because it's actually not really taking design elements from Sephiroth, but from a ability he has much later in the original Final Fantasy VII. So it's more referencing the logo of the game instead of Sephiroth himself.
If you were to get a weapon inspired by Sephiroth, one would expect it to clear a room in a swing.
Yeah.
They can't just they just can't balance around that.
Come on!
I haven't really talked about them yet, but yeah, there is one other new enemy type in this area, and it's those weird little angel things with like glass bodies. They're a pretty weird design that I like. And yeah, the other ability these guys have here with the big swords is that they stab their sword into the ground, they just turn into an aura, and then they can possess one of you. And if you don't jump at a certain point, that they will just do a good amount of damage to you. Yeah, these
When
guys.
did Ansem have the time to write his little nonsense? Somebody had to be pulling a lot of levers on that machine to make all these guys.
Yeah.
Is it automated?
There's a lever that he pulled down, and then he weighted down with a brick and string.
If I had a make evil army machine, I would not give it a set it and forget it setting. Because, like,
That is pretty, yeah.
what if I get stuck in traffic? What am I coming home to? I can't risk that.
Yeah. Sure, they're all loyal to you, but you gotta feed them. There's only so many living people with hearts in the universe.
It's gonna smell in there. It's
Yeah.
gonna smell pretty bad.
So yeah, the Heartless are just kind of like endless spawns. You just have to fight them until this whole emblem breaks apart.
You've destroyed the truck nuts.
Oh. So once you go through here, like if we take a couple more steps forward, there's a door that leads us to the final boss. But there's still one more secret Heartless with rare drops to get, and it's in the room we just came from. Sometimes these guys will spawn. These are like the edgy teenage versions of the little cute shadow guys.
Look at him go! Wow!
They're all lanky and yeah, teenage Heartless.
Teenage Heartless opened for In Excess one time. Great show.
Let's go!
to get the rare drops from these guys, you just have to take the majority of them out. If you get hit by them too much, each one will like start to disappear over time. And that's basically it. They're really fast. They're kind of irritating to fight, which is why I just use Strike Raid over and over so they cannot hurt me. And they have a move here because they're always like jumping out of the ground. If you're standing over one of these little black portals when it opens, they'll just grab Sora by the feet and just like pin him down so he can't do anything.
Seems like an easy thing to do.
Yep, there you go.
They're basically giant handles.
Yeah. Hey.
Got a lot of straps from the hook their little claw fingies in. Yeah.
Yeah, they drop a rare item that we're gonna need to make the ultimate weapon.
The ultimate weapon.
Which also means, hey, let's go to Traverse Town. Bye.
All right, guys, we're here at the end of the world. Anyway.
You know, I just remembered those Moogles offer to make me the best sword in the universe, so it sounds like a really good thing to have.
Pass that up.
Right? I gotta take him up with that kind of offer.
Goodbye, nameless man. I'm gonna go in your attic.
I hope Sid pays you well. 3 final weapons one for everybody. Yeah, the 7 elements.
Wow,
really,
that looks awful.
Yeah, really high max MP for Goofy, so it's really good if you want to have Goofy just heal everybody all the time. We got a rod for Donald that I thought was called Fantasia. It is not. It's called Fantasista. Also, yeah, the Moogles congratulate you when you make everything.
Yay! Oh, you're a master synthesist. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's correct.
Yanking our chain.
Yanking our big old wallet chain.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the weapon for
Fantasista.
Donald. This is the best one if you want Donald to do just magic. And of
it's
course,
also the best one if you're looking for cover art for an encyclopedia on CD.
So the ultimate weapon for Sora is an actual real sword with a Keyblade frame built on top of it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. There's also 2 other weapons I didn't get for doing like the time trial and Sora only runs of the Hades Cup. Those are for Goofy and Donald respectively, called Save the King and Save the Queen.
For Daisy.
Yep. Yeah, look at this thing. There's just a real-ass sword in there.
That's why it's the ultimate weapon.
This one actually has a cutting edge. And, of course, before we go back to the final dungeon, Final Mix added in one more secret boss fight.
Oh boy, oh boy. So that's why this video is so long.
Yep. So yeah, we gotta go see the princesses one more time. Because in this room, just a new evil portal has formed a couple feet away from them.
Nuts.
They're just like, that looks bad.
Is there any way of knowing this aside from doing like one last checkup on everything route?
No, not really.
Because they don't have your phone number or anything.
Yeah, there's no gummy phone yet. Yes, this additional secret boss fight is another tradition Kingdom Hearts has, a lot of them, where if the game gets re-released later on with extra stuff, the extra boss fight they put in is always a mysterious sequel bait boss fight.
Haha! Of course.
Yep.
you?
And Sam?
What's that supposed to mean?
So yeah, this guy's pretty hard. He's just called Unknown. He's got lightsabers.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do like those.
I still think Sephiroth is harder, but this guy's pretty close.
Okay, so do we think Lance Bass could take him? How close is Lance Bass to beating Sephiroth?
You know, I think Lance Bass probably gets halfway through the fight. It's when that phase change comes up with, like, Sephiroth shooting all the meteors everywhere. That's probably where it gets him. I think if Lance Bass really just spent a couple extra hours to level up a bit more, he could do
But
it.
he's so busy.
He is, you know. Look, again, if Lance
He
Bass...
had his health scare a while back. You don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
He had a lot of other stuff on his mind.
By the way, that move that just happened there where Sora got grabbed by, like, an electric beam, there's an extra mechanic that happens with that move. To escape from it, all the different menu commands in the bottom left turn into, like, a roulette where every single option is, like, shock, so if you select it, you'll get hurt. But there's one command that says release that's constantly switching rapidly between all his commands, so you have to, like,
Oh, come
grab
on.
it. Yep.
That's just lightsabers, though.
Right? Like there's no handle, they're just coming out of his palms, but those are fucking lightsabers, dude. There's no way they made that guy and didn't think, we need a guy that has lightsabers.
Who is he? What's he here for? We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Yeah. Look, we already have his basic character traits written down for the next game. He does tons of flips, lightsaber hands. Done. That's all you need.
Is vaguely familiar with Ansem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Wait, what are you...
And of course, one more Ansem report.
Lucky 13.
Hey.
All right.
And also, yeah, the experience necklace he drops just boosts the amount of experience you get by like 50% or something like
All
that.
right. Now, is this going to be the most cryptic or the most direct? Cryptic.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay. This seems actually very clear, but not relevant to anything in this game.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
all stuff you would learn about more in Kingdom Hearts 2.
It is strange when they're like, oh, if your body dies here, does it go to another world? And like, I know he means something mystical, like
Yeah.
heaven or a land beyond, but the other world could just be like the three caballeros are dancing around. Like,
Yeah, and your body just falls from the sky there. Yep.
what world means in this game is already pretty clearly defined.
So okay. It's actually final boss time now.
Is this my island?
This world has been connected,
What was that?
tied to the darkness, soon to be completely eclipsed. There is so very much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing. Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness. And all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
So Ansem has a stand.
Yes! It's a pretty good one, too!
Yeah.
I like the look of this guy!
He's pretty good. It's just called the Guardian, I believe. So yeah, the Guardian does a lot of Ansem's attacks for him. Also, he'll have Guardian come out in front to deflect attacks.
Oh, that's good!
Yeah. Yeah,
This is literally a stand, though. Oh my
yeah,
god.
right? Can't you see this thing doing a big-ass punch rush?
This is JoJo's Bizarre Venture.
Yeah.
Come, Guardian!
So yeah, there isn't too much with the first Ansem fight here. You just gotta go behind him if his Guardian goes out to the front. There's an attack here where he can grab you, and his stand will possess you,
Oh no!
and it will randomly change the attack command to freeze. So if you try to attack, you'll just freeze in place. And the stand will also sometimes randomly just like burst out of you to hurt you, no matter what.
I do like the idea of like attacks messing with your UI like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2 in this video. Like,
Yeah.
we're getting to the end game. They're getting serious here.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 does a lot more with that idea and some pretty. Kingdom Hearts 2 has a lot of like unique boss fights with like unique mechanics that happen nowhere else, and a lot of that happens around that UI in the bottom left.
It's the guy. It's the guy.
It's this guy.
It's the guy from the very, very beginning. You fought this guy before you even started playing the game, really.
His HP and like he hasn't really changed much. He has a little bit more HP, but we have the Ultima weapon, so he dies in like less than a minute.
I don't know what this means, but I'm very excited to see him all the same.
Yeah, this guy's cool, and he's one of those Heartless that wasn't like made in a factory. He's just a natural made spooky guy.
Like, what was that beginning? Like Sora having a prophetic dream, I guess?
Yeah.
He saw this coming? Okay, that's fun. That's good.
So yeah, now it's a one-on-one fight with Ansem, and
So are pretty much all the big boss fights. Like, come on
yeah,
now.
pretty much. But yeah, it's all the moves from the first phase with a whole bunch of extra ones. This is actually kind of a hard boss fight, especially if you're just, not doing what I did and doing every single optional thing, which makes you like 15 to 20 levels higher than you normally would be at this point.
Now, what if I made it to level 99 before leaving this island the first time? How does this fight go then?
Ansem gets on the floor and bows down to you, and the game just turns off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But if the credits don't roll, it doesn't actually count as beating it, so that's not really recommended.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, in this phase, he tries to possess you with his stand all the time, which makes this fight way harder if it happens. Thankfully, he telegraphs it pretty good, but
I like that his stand just sort of tickles you a little bit.
yeah.
I'm just gonna pick you up by one arm and one leg like you're wrestling your uncle.
Yeah. He's also got this move where he dashes around a bunch. I think this is probably one of the things that made this fight really frustrating, especially if you're playing this as a kid, because it's a move that basically expects you to know what iframes are while rolling. It's really hard to avoid it otherwise. Also, funny thing, since we're fighting Ansem here, who's voiced by Billy Zane,
Sure.
there was, at some convention several years ago, some fan asked him, like, hey, do you remember voicing this guy called Ansem in Kingdom Hearts, like, 20 years ago? And he did. He said he really liked voicing Ansem, and then he drew Ansem on the spot pretty good for just recalling a guy anime character he voiced from 20 years ago. He gets like the general silhouette and fashion of him like pretty spot on.
Wow, like this Ansem, not World's Tallest Jawa Ansem.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
I would definitely go easy mode and not have to do a face.
Well, the face is a little vague, but he gets the hair and the clothes.
Sure, yeah.
It's pretty impressive. But apparently Billy Zane at some point said like he would have loved to, voice Ansem more in Kingdom Hearts, and there are random spin-off things where they add war backstory to Ansem and that shit, where Billy Zane could have voiced him, and Disney never hired him back.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was just maybe Billy Zane was too expensive to get him to voice 3 lines in a flashback or something.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you hope to accomplish? Do not deny it. The final darkness is done. Submit!
Come on!
Come, Guardian!
Come on!
Submit!
Come on!
Come, Guardian! Take this!
Heal! What?
Behold the endless abyss. Within it lies the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts. Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light. From those dark depths are all hearts born. Even yours. Darkness conquers all worlds!
Whoa!
Giving up already? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Turn to darkness!
So anyways, we are in the void where there's just a floating door that is the gate to Kingdom Hearts. The center of all worlds. And Ansem has sent both Goofy and Donald to hell.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get by.
Yeah.
Donald has been Satan before.
You know, that's true. That's true, actually. Also, the big, like, double sword that Ansem has is actually the sword Riku had early in the game. Just, it's two of them glued together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like his cool Batwing sword.
Yeah.
And now there's a Darth Maul version of it,
Hell
so it's
yeah.
twice as good.
I like that Ansem becomes huge, also. He's, like, he's 20 feet tall now.
Wind and
Wind.
Turn to darkness!
So yeah, he has like a... In this phase of the fight, Ansem just does go on a loop of certain attacks, but it's kind of a long loop, so it's kind of hard to remember what he's gonna do next. It's like this 2 times, followed by homing lasers, and this 3 times, and then he shoots little heartless bats at you, they drop health, and it's a whole thing.
When you were talking about, like, Disney crossover things that remind you of Kingdom Hearts, I was sure you were going to talk about the mobile game Disney Mirrorverse.
Oh, I think I talked about that in a No, I was thinking of something. I was thinking of something else.
This launched last year.
Oh wait, no, Disney Mirrorverse. Yeah, that is the thing where you can recruit Kermit and he's a bard in like magic armor, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That was the game I was thinking about back then.
I know nothing about it other than some of these wild character designs they made for it.
Yeah, that's all I've ever seen of it too. Probably all I ever will see of that game, but I enjoy the idea of concept artists being tasked with, okay, we're making a gacha mobile game where it's combat focused. Kermit the Frog has to do battle. Make him look like he can do battle. Great, okay.
All right, so I'm on the DisneyMirrorverse.com, and I'm looking at the list of Guardians. They've just added Jasmine, the true-sighted symbol of the people.
Whoa!
And Tigger, the surprising storybook scout.
Oh, he's a scout, okay.
He's a scout.
Yeah.
He's got like a little adventure backpack and goggles and like a cargo vest.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Also, I love Ansem can, like, retreat into the rib cage of the big Heartless to protect himself. So yeah, the kind of, like, overarching thing you do in this boss fight is slowly dismantle the entire Ansem airship piece by piece. Kind of
I'm gonna
reminds
take you apart, old man.
Yeah.
And I mean that very literally.
Kind of reminds me of that bit in Zonelanders 2 where you have to blow up all those giant airships.
Come on!
I think I just exploded one of Ansem's veins, but I'm not sure.
It's either you or the cholesterol. Somebody had to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, now the ship has, like, artillery on it you gotta destroy. Weird wiggly artillery.
Polyps? Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's kind of gross.
Here!
So yeah, earlier when I mentioned in the previous episode that there was a speedrun trick to kill the final boss quickly with Mushu. It's difficult to summon in this fight because you're flying. Again, gotta have your feet firmly planted to summon. But if you go behind to, like, the back of this airship, there's a very small sliver of geometry that you can actually land on to summon Mushu. And it's in a place where his attacks can't really hit you, and so you can just stand there as Mushu just shoots Ansem in the back of the head with fireballs. Yeah. Slowly rescuing the boys. We're in the pocket dimension made especially for Goofy.
The Pocket Dimension made especially for Goofy is just those shorts where he was named George Geef and had an office job.
Oh God, right.
Or maybe a never-ending game of football.
Don't look at the explosion, Goofy. That makes it cooler.
Why is Simba a Super Saiyan in this game? Jesus!
What? He's got like a battle. He's got like a key aura around him or something.
His mane is like bright yellow blonde.
Oh my
and
God.
His feet glow.
Whoa. So now we got to destroy the face, which I kind of love how the way the face animates. It's the most pissed off face you could make for a meat airship, I think.
He's just upset because with a chin like that, he can't lean in to kiss anybody.
Oh.
Just pushes everybody away.
He's been traversing this void for eons, looking for for a lady airship. Yes.
Come on!
Or at least a dentist, please God. But yeah, even when you're very, very strong, the final boss fight takes a long time because there's so many health bars to annihilate.
Heal! Goofy!
Do you think Goofy will tell Goofy or Donald will tell any of their friends or family about this crazy shit when they get back home? Is this something they take to their graves?
Well, what frame of reference does Uncle Scrooge have for this? Actually, probably Scrooge would get it.
Yeah.
The boys, not so much.
Yeah. You probably just think he made it up, honestly.
What are we blowing up here?
Just more Heartless that are very hard to see. It's the ones that got the cool swords.
Oh, yeah.
And then we just gotta wait for another vein or whatever to appear. Like so.
Oh my goodness, they made Aladdin into the Prince of Persia in this game.
Ooh, okay.
Specifically like Prince of Persia 2008, I think.
Okay. Give me the 2003 version. I like that, like, the heart or generator of this airship is like a weird wibbly-wobbly Halloween decoration.
Yes.
Look at the skulls!
Look at the little face it's got!
Yeah!
That's a jack-o'-lantern!
I just love these skulls with, like, crowns on their heads on each side of it here.
He spent so much money getting the perfect angry face on the bow. Everything in here is from Party City.
Yeah. He was hoping no 12-year-old boy would get this far to, like, get up close to it.
Usually, pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
Why is he so hot? Why did they make him so hot?
You know,
That is a hot guy pose. You're doing a hot guy pose.
I mean, he also got new pants for this phase. And they're hotter pants than what he had before.
they're hot guy pants.
You know, it's not super common, but every once in a while there is a Tetsuya Nomura designed villain who's just a hot guy with no shirt on. Also, the heat death of the universe is happening behind us or something.
Come on!
Just all hammering on this dude's hot guy chest. So for the final phase, he's got one other new thing here. These little black orbs that I'm destroying on the guy here. If those just hang around, they just suck up all of your MP over time, which is why I had
And
zero
such is the
MP.
power of Guardian Requiem.
Yeah.
Is this the answer? It can. It is futile. The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness! Supreme darkness!
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
Light! But why?
Come on!
Whoa!
Stop staring and keep pushing! Huh? Hurry!
I can't.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora. Together we can do it.
Okay.
It's hopeless! Huh?
Your Majesty! Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
Close that trap!
But
Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
Sora, you can trust King Mickey.
Now, they're coming.
Donald, Goofy, thank you.
Take care of her.
Kairi!
Sora!
Kairi! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise!
I know you will!
Walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. Oh, you smiled at me and said, don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. You walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. So simple and clean. The daily things like this and that and what is what that keep us all busy are confusing me. That's when you came to me and said, wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? When we are older, you'll understand it's enough when I say so. And maybe some things are that simple. You walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me, whatever lies beyond this moment.
And yes, a little bit further into the credits here, we will also get a bunch of like short little video mini endings for a bunch of the other like Disney characters, and also Final Fantasy characters.
While we're in the credits, I just want to thank everybody for joining us on this, for watching. This has been a fun one. It's been a pretty relaxing one.
Oh yeah,
Digging a video out of a 5-year-old bin, a trunk.
that, you know, I really like just having an LP I could just pull out of my hat from 5 years ago. Like,
But no, this is a fun game to talk about. I've had a very
absolutely.
good time. Obviously, it's clear which aspects of it really charmed me, and what didn't was man, you could cut all of the HP in half toward the end.
I agree.
I wouldn't mind.
I agree. There's just certain guys that are just like, man, it's a lot of HP bars.
But feel free to check out other things on this channel. Go listen to Bizarre Podcast Dogs Must Die. You can find me making other stuff like Sex Archie. Right now we are toward the middle, I would guess. Maybe even toward the end of the final season, season 7 of Riverdale. I've been talking about that for all 7 seasons, week to week. You can also go check out 6feetsunder.com. That's SIXFEATSUNDER.com. We are currently in a Star Wars miniseries playing Galactic 2nd Edition with the Scum and Villains expansion. It is called, we just named it. It is called Renegade Scum. And at time of recording, we just did a session 0, but by the time you're hearing this, we're probably in full swing on that one.
Something I forgot to mention is that the 3 quote-unquote mainline games, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, they all have a main theme done by Utada Hikaru. And it turns out Kairi features in all those games, and her hairstyle is different in each game. They actually model Kairi's hairstyle on whatever is the current hairstyle Utada has, like, while touring, or like while she made that song, which I think is cute.
That's something.
Yeah. Now, of course, all right. Forgot that they actually do wrap up the whole Cloud looking for somebody thing. There you go.
There you go. Jiminy Cricket does nothing.
No!
Jiminy Cricket does nothing.
He keeps track of the puppies, which puppies I found, which admittedly is pretty useful, but
then that job was over.
Yeah. Jiminy...
There was just a Pinocchio scene and no Jiminy Cricket in it.
Yeah. Oh my god. They acknowledged there's romance there.
And it's getting spicy.
Whoa. So, like, hey kids, where'd you go when the world... Did you go somewhere else, or were you just gone? Do you remember that happening?
Who do you think Ta'Ardus was the whole time?
So, of course...
Big thank you to Ta'Ardus, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Really gave us a load of assistance through this whole thing. And Jonas.
Yes, Jonas. And, oh, no, I think it was just Targus and Jonas. I was going to make a Pengus, but I don't think I ever got around to it. So, yes, while the credits are running right now, there's still a little bit after the credits, because the game has a normal after-credits sequence. We've gotten all of the Dalmatians, which means we have unlocked the game's secret ending. And because this is the final mix release, we've also unlocked the secret ending.
Hell yes. I guess while I'm going back to the plug section while I still can, please don't forget that this Let's Play and all of our projects together are supported by our Patreon that is linked at the end of every video. So, hey, I'm mentioning it.
Yeah.
Patreon. Okay, this shit right here, I fucking hate this shit.
What's that?
I hate that Disney's voice actors are just credited as voice actors and not matching them to their roles. It's fucking bullshit. I don't know how they're allowed to get away with that.
I have noticed that before and also have not liked seeing that. God, and they've been doing it for that long, too.
Well, they've been doing it forever. I don't think they have acknowledged, I mean, particularly the classic shorts characters, right? Like Mickey and Mouse. Acknowledge them as being tied to human beings any more than they're legally required to ever. To the point that, like, I'm kind of surprised that, like, Brian Blessed for Existence was in that big list without a, like, as Clayton or whatever. That's also strange to me.
Yeah. And also just on the video game side of things, there's a part where they credited the QA and it looked like it was like QA leads and then it just said ... and all of our QA testers, boo!
Boo!
That's a real game dev job, fuck you! Credit all of them! I don't care if it makes the credits take 20 minutes longer.
I mean, on the one hand, that is industry standard.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's a shitty standard that needs
It sure
to
is.
change.
Look, I've talked with and hung out with a bunch of QA people at my job, and they fucking work too much. QA people don't deserve any of the shit they get. It's a fucking hard job.
Why does it sound like all of these people are graduating? Why is that the mood of the song?
We graduated from the first game. We got our diploma to start understanding extended lore.
Pomp and Circumstance is one of the numbers in Fantasia 2000. I would call it the worst segment in Fantasia 2000. The Rites of Spring is so good, though.
Now what do we do?
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
Huh? Huh?
Pluto?
Hey, Pluto! Where have you been?
Huh?
Hi!
Gosh, that's the king's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
Yep.
Guys, let's go!
So yes, that was the secret ending in the original release of Kingdom Hearts. Then the final mix version came out in Japan, and there's a new secret ending that Americans could only, and everyone else outside Japan could only watch by downloading it very slowly off of a Kingdom Hearts fan site, low resolution and shitty bitrate, and playing it in Real Media Player, which is what I did a lot.
This is cute, though. I like this.
It's a cute illustration. A lot of people dunk on Tetsuya Nomura, but I think his art style is pretty good. I like it a lot. And for all the shitting on him and his zippers, it's because a lot of his illustrations reflect like streetwear trends in Japan and stuff at the time. Oh man,
the true?
I have to write so many message board posts about that last line.
And there you have it. That is the Kingdom Hearts experience.
So one more thing. Again, there is a big disclaimer at the start of this Let's Play saying there's no obligation to do Let's Plays of the entire series. If you ever did any others, sure, that'd be fun, whatever. I will say, though, while I was in my depressive episode recording all of Kingdom Hearts, I also recorded all of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the PlayStation 2 remake of the Game Boy Advance game, which takes place between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. It's already on my hard drive, fully edited.